What is up, Nuggets fans? I am back here again to do another video. In this video, I'll be recapping the Nuggets 106-101 loss to the Chicago Bulls. We are now 13-20 on the season. This was our 7th straight loss on the road. The effort definitely was there by the Nuggets, but once again the execution wasn't, and we lost another close one here on the road to Chicago. Looking at some of the things we did well here in this game against the Bulls, we out-rebounded the Bulls 57-46. You like seeing that. I thought the effort on the glass all night was really good, especially the defensive glass. Kenneth Faried in this game had 12 defensive rebounds. I thought he absolutely manhandled Joakim Noah for most of this game in the paint and did a great job of boxing him out, battling him for positioning, and Kenneth Faried did a great job of controlling the defensive glass here against the Bulls. We had 52 points in the paint for the most part. We did a good job of scoring in that painted area, getting some high percentage shots. We had 27 fast break points. You love seeing that. I thought we did a great job, especially in that second quarter, of really kind of controlling the tempo of the game, playing fast, and then getting in the open floor and really doing some damage. Did a great job to capitalize on the Bulls' turnovers. And again, a lot of those fast break points, those 27 fast break points, came in that second quarter. Wilson Chandler had 14 points in that second quarter. Majority of the points he scored in that quarter came in transition. He did a great job of running in the open floor and filling the lane. Did a great job of getting out in transition. Wilson Chandler did in that second quarter. Kenneth Faried also did a great job of getting us playing faster and did a great job of really just grabbing the defensive rebound and then pushing the ball right up the floor. Really like seeing that. Did a great job of really playing fast and controlling the tempo again in that second quarter. Kenneth Faried once again was phenomenal for the Nuggets. Another double-double for Kenneth. Another monster double-double for Kenneth. He goes for 18 points, 19 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 blocks. It's a great game overall for Kenneth Faried. He really played well here against a very tough front court in the Chicago Bulls, obviously with Pau Gasol and Joakim Noah. He performed well against both those guys. He had 6 or 7 rebounds just right out the gate in that first quarter. Did a great job again for majority of this game of controlled defensive glass, and I thought for the most part really out-muscled and out-positioned Joakim Noah for majority of this game. He had a beautiful putback dunk. I think it was in the third quarter on Pau Gasol. Had a beautiful bounce pass. There was a great touch by Kenneth Faried on a pass to Wilson Chandler in the second quarter, led to easy transition dunk. And we went on a 10-2 run to get back in this game in the fourth quarter, eventually take a 3-point lead. And a lot of that had to do with Kenneth Faried, again, just playing, being active, playing with energy, doing a good job of kind of sparking us on the offensive end with his defensive rebound. He had a beautiful block as well on Derrick Rose during that stretch run in the fourth quarter. Just another great game for Kenneth Faried. I think this is now his 4th double-double in his past 5 games. He's really putting up some monster rebounding numbers and really kind of coming into his own. Really have loved to see the confidence he's playing with lately and just kind of his development continuing. He really has played well over these past 5 games. It was great here, especially on defensive glass against the Chicago Bulls. And Jusuf Nurkic, once again, was phenomenal. The rookie out of Bosnia, he's really been playing, I think, well for the most part this season, and like Kenneth Faried, has really played well over the past 4 or 5 games. In this game, he finished, I believe, with his first career double-double, 10 points and 10 rebounds for Jusuf. He also had 3 blocks. I thought he did a great job really coming into the game and impacting the game on the defensive end of the floor. I thought his physicality and his size really bothered Pau Gasol, and it seemed like when we had Nurkic in there, Pau Gasol was a lot less effective. I mean, he really went at Mozgov in that first quarter. I think Pau Gasol, half his points came in that first quarter just going right at Mozgov. But when we put Nurkic in there, he really struggled with Nurkic. Again, his size, his physicality, and his length. Nurkic had 2 beautiful blocks on Pau Gasol. He had one series of plays where he blocked Pau Gasol and came right back at him and put a beautiful left-handed hook shot right over him. I really like what Nurkic did in this game. He didn't shoot all that well. He rushed a couple shots, made some rookie mistakes, but still, I really liked the presence he provided and the physical presence he provided defensively for us, especially against Pau Gasol in that third quarter. Looking at some of the bad things we did here in this game, you got to start with the third quarter. It seems like in a lot of the Nuggets losses this year, you can always point to like one quarter in those games where we completely just shit the bed. And that was a perfect example of that, was here in the third quarter of this game. Again, outscored 35-21 in the third quarter here by the Bulls. They did a great job of getting to the rim and getting to the free throw line. Once again, one of the biggest, if not the biggest problem for this Nuggets team this season has been defending without fouling. And don't get me wrong, Joey Crawford, being the shitty official that he is, made some horrible calls there against us in that third quarter, really favored the Bulls, gave them kind of the home court discount, if you will. But still, we just, our awareness is lacking defensively, and our intelligence is lacking defensively as a team, and we just continue to shoot ourselves in the foot by not being able to defend without fouling. The Bulls, again, did a great job of not only getting to the rim and getting some high percentage shots, easy shots in that third quarter, but getting to the free throw line. Jimmy Butler had like 15 points in the third quarter. He did a great job of attacking the basket, getting some easy buckets in transition as well. And he was 6 of 6 from the free throw line there in that third quarter. I think the Bulls had like 10 or 11 free throw attempts alone in the third quarter. We just did a poor job of really defending without fouling, and it really came back to kill us there in that third quarter. We only had 19 assists. I thought the ball movement was kind of lacking on the offensive end. The spacing at times was as well. We got to force the defense to work more, rotate more, and move more. 19 assists, that's too little. Gotta have better ball movement on the offensive end. The Bulls had 18 blocks in this game, 9 of which came from Pau Gasol. They did a great job protecting the rim on the defensive side of the floor. We did a poor job of finishing at the rim, especially in that first quarter. Mozgov, Wilson Chandler, it seemed like anyone that was going to the rim was getting blocked. That's unacceptable. Got to go to the rim harder and finish better at the rim. We gave up 15 fast break points as well. Our transition defense has also kind of been one of our bigger weaknesses so far this season, and that killed us in that third quarter. The Bulls did a great job of getting some easy buckets in the open floor on us in that run that they made in that third quarter to get back in the game. And your perimeter defense was terrible. The Bulls shoot 53% from the three-point line. Again, just a terrible job by the Nuggets of being aware on the defensive end and losing shooters. A lot of those threes came in the first half. Just got to be more aware on the defensive end, and you got to rotate better. Our second rotations were terrible in this game. We had late rotations in this game. Just cannot go on the road and allow a good team like the Bulls to shoot 53% from the perimeter and expect to win. And then you kind of just totally fall apart there in that fourth quarter. The Bulls went on a big 15-4 run in that fourth quarter that was sparked by Derrick Rose. He had 13 points alone in that fourth quarter. He had a huge step back jumper over a foul. That was pretty much the dagger for them. Hit two big free throws down the stretch for them. Hit a big three, and just did a great job of really kind of picking us apart with the pick and roll. Once again, our big guys doing a terrible job of hedging on the pick and roll, and we struggled against Toronto with Kyle Lowry in the fourth quarter defending the pick and roll. He was kind of a maestro in utilizing that against our defense, and you saw Derrick Rose have some similar success against us with the pick and roll. We just failed to defend that there in the fourth quarter. He also had some beautiful floaters, and then Lane Rose, and then Joakim Noah and Taj Gibson did a great job of affecting the game on the offensive glass, getting some big offensive rebounds there down the stretch in that fourth quarter for the Bulls that led to some second chance points for them that were huge for them in this win. Jimmy Butler was phenomenal for the Bulls in this game. 26 points, 8 rebounds, and 8 assists for him. As I mentioned, he played great in this game. He's a real physical player, does a great job of getting into you, does a great job of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line. 15 of his 26 points come in the third quarter. He did a great job of slowing down the game, getting to the free throw line, but also scoring in transition. Hit a big three as well in that third quarter, and really kind of sparked the Bulls offense in that third quarter to help them get back in this game and eventually win it. Pau Gasol, also phenomenal. 17 points, 9 rebounds, 9 blocks, and 4 assists for him. He had 8 of his 17 points, I think, or 7 of his 17 points in that first quarter. He did a great job of affecting shots, contesting shots against our offense throughout the whole game. Did a great job protecting the rim for the Bulls on the defensive end, again, evident by his 9 blocks. But I thought Nurkic really gave him some problems in that second half with his size and his length. As I mentioned before, I think Nurkic really did a great job defensively on him. And lastly, probably the biggest reason the Bulls won this game, you start with Derrick Rose. 17 points, 8 assists for him. He only shot 7 of 25 from the field. Was very inefficient on the offensive end. 70 points on 25 shots, but 13 of his 17 points come in that fourth quarter. He was huge down the stretch for them again. Sparked that 15-4 run for them in the fourth quarter to pretty much seal the game. Hit a huge step back jumper, 2 big free throws down the stretch. Did a great job of killing us in the pick and roll, getting into the lane and knocking down like 2 or 3 floaters in that fourth quarter. He was just magical down the stretch for the Bulls and was a huge reason they pulled out this win. So great win for the Bulls. They beat us 106-101. We're now 13-20 on the year. Tough loss for us. We're kind of in the worst place you could be in the NBA right now. We're in no man's land. We're not competitive enough to compete for a playoff spot in the West, but we're also not bad enough to suck enough to get a high draft pick. So it's just going to get tougher and tougher. We played Memphis tonight at home. It's going to be a tough game for the Nuggets to win. Obviously, Memphis is one of the best teams in basketball. They're physical, they're mean, they're rugged, they're a great defensive team. They can really shoot the ball, and it's going to be a tough challenge for us. So not much to really say at this point. Hopefully the Nuggets can get a win. Lost a few games here in a row now, and we got a very tough challenge tonight against Memphis. Tough loss for the Nuggets, now 13-20 on the year with this loss to the Bulls.